Okay, take two. Now, welcome back. This is going to be a little different. I'm going to show some of my top fixed blade knives. Sorry if I'm out of steam. I tried filming this and the stupid iPad decided to say screw you. But more on that later. Or not at all. Because some rules first. We're only doing fixed blade knives here. No machetes, no swords. And don't worry if I say, like, if I did not clickbait you at all. So if something seems wrong, don't worry. There is a reason why I did that. It will make sense, I promise. First up, though, we have a little honorable mention. I'm not going to talk about this too much. German 4116 cryo-quenched stainless steel in its polymer sheath. We have the cold steel fin hawk. That is just a really good bushcraft knife. It didn't quite make the list because of its small size. Well, really, it's just its small size and the fact that I don't do too much bushcraft often. I know I do it in my videos, but as a normal use, I don't do too much bushcraft. So that's why if I did a longer video, this would probably be number 8. So that's the honorable mention, the cold steel fin hawk. Alright, number 7. In its 5160 steel, traditional wood core over leather sheath, 11-inch blade, we have the ExGura Kuki House Afghan issue chopper. Now this used to be a straight off here, but I built it up because I just like how this feels better. Now first up, I'm going to show you how to swing a Kukri. There's a very specific way. You have it in the OK grip, and then you basically shut your fingers around it quickly while it's like, make it closer so you see it. It's a flicking motion of the wrist. This one won out. Ow. Okay, I'm okay. This one won out against the beastier one because it's shorter, so you're not going to be going crazy with it. You're not going to be You're not going to be just doing chopping with it. This one can do more than just that. These are still used by the British and Nepalese army today, and there's a very good reason why. So, and I know I didn't show these, but I took these out because I kept losing them. The comma and actually I don't remember chakmak, and there's a small utility knife as well. I don't remember what that's called, but that's number 7, the EGKH Afghan issue chopper. Number 6. Number 6 we have in its EGKH sheath in 52-100 steel. We have the very awesome cold steel drop forged survivalist. Oh yeah, this is one of the coolest blades I've ever owned. I bought this and I thought, it's gonna be a gimmick. It's gonna be too hot or cold in extreme weather. I was wrong. This is one of the best all-rounders I have. It's a comfortable handle despite all being one piece. It's almost skateboard texture. You get used to that pretty quickly. We have these nice contoured areas on the guard, so it's not just abrupt. So that's really comfortable, and you get the 3-finger grip. You get two or three, like just. So an 8-inch mid-sized 8-inch blade is going to be a great chopper. Yeah, I consider this mid-sized. You're going to see why. But yeah, this is just your all-around camp knife and even your survival knife. If you notice, the coating was taken off because the Teflon was wearing. No coating holds up with prolonged exposure to wood, as Advanced Knife Bro said. And I should point out that Kukri swing I did, that was taught by the very awesome Donnie B. all day. Thank you very much, Donnie. But yeah, that's going to be number 6, the drop forged survivalist. Coming in at number 5, we have, and people in the DBK server, yeah, you know who you are. You called my Bowie knives pirate knives. If you want to call any knife I own a pirate knife, that's the one to do it. In this awesome leather sheath with a metal point, with a frog that's held on by this strap, and it actually comes off and to put it back on, because there's a matching sword for this, but I don't have it. But if you know I'm gushing about the sheath, you know we got something good to talk about with a knife. 12 inches of 1085 chopping power. We have the Cold Steel 1917 Frontier Bowie. Oh yeah. This is just one of the coolest knives I own. It's the biggest knife we're going to see here today, but it's not the only one with a fuller. And let's clear something up. This is not a blood groove. That is a myth. It is not designed to let blood run off when you stab. It is not designed for that. This is designed to take off some weight and actually add some rigidity. So that's what a fuller is for. Got it? You better get it. I like the classic guard, the classic S-shaped guard, but it's in steel, not brass. This handle may look angular, but I have somewhat larger than average size hands, just a smidge, and this is really comfortable. I could swing this all day. Choil, of course, you got that for choking up, for control. I've used this for controlled stuff as well, as you've seen in some videos. I should point out everything shown here will be linked down below. But that's going to be number 5, the beast of this list, the 1917 Frontier Bowie by Cold Steel. That is awesome. Okay. Taking the bronze medal, I'll explain, don't worry. In its EGKH sheath in 52100 steel. Another all one-piece construction is the older variant of the drop-forged Bowie. 52100 is an amazing steel, which is one of the reasons this pulled ahead. But why did it pull ahead of its big brother? Why did it pull ahead? Well, it's smaller, and it's just more all-around utility use. Again, I took the coating off because that was coming off. It's just smaller, more all-around utility use. You're going to be able to, since I put the lanyard on this one, you're going to be able to chop with it. And that downward sweeping handle actually makes a great chop with the lanyard because it directs it downward. So you're going to get more power out of the swing. That is awesome. But the choil, of course, you're going to get amazing control. This is one of the greatest all-arounders. This is the knife I would use for bushcraft. It's just, you could chop, baton, carve. You could do it all. And 52100 may not be a super steel, but that's getting annoying. There are videos showing it cutting like hundreds of pieces of cardboard and then still shaving, so it performs like one. But that's good. That's it. Taking the bronze medal is the drop forged Bowie. I don't know if you can still get these, but if you can, pick one up. Silver medal. The silver medal is going to my EDC fixed blade in its leather sheath, and I always forget what this handle is called, but 6-inch 420 HC. We have the Buck 119, an absolute classic if ever I've seen one. It's the most classic knife on this list. It's the other one with a fuller, again, not a blood groove, nice clip point with an up sweep. This is the knife you would take camping. This is the knife your grandpa would take camping. You're not going to be batoning huge logs. You're going to baton something that's maybe the size of the width of your wrist, but that's about it. That's about what you'd want to do. That grind, that hollow grind, is actually going to be great for feather sticking from what I've seen. Great spine for that. It's an equal bushcrafter with this, but it won over the drop forge because of the classic looks and that this is the one I carry when I go out. And that red tape is just because I like bright colors. Like, this is the knife your father, your grandfather, and his grandfather would carry. So that's the Buck 119, the silver medalist. Now, taking the gold medal, we have the Beast in its aftermarket sheath, because the sheath that comes with it kind of sucks. In 5 inches of 1095 Crovan, with just the thickest spine you will ever see on a knife this size, is the Becker BK2. This is the Beast. DBK called it the crowbar with an edge, or the crowbar with a suit, and yeah. 1095 Crovan may not be the best steel, but if you're just doing camp stuff with this knife, oh my god, it's gonna do it all and then some. This knife puts so much into a small package. You're gonna chop with it, you're gonna cut your food with it, you can feather stick. Once you get a good spine on it, you can strike a fire steel. This is just the beast. The little beast. The little beast. Ooh, almost got myself there. The little beast. And as I said, the sheath, I would have to recommend the BK22, because this sheath doesn't dull the edge like the normal one. And it's got a little pocket, which I like, comfortable to hold, and it's not going anywhere. I know a lot of people say these plastic scales will. It's not. So that takes the gold, the Becker BK2. So, did I clickbait you? No, I did not. What's above the gold? Well, the gold and silver titanium Damascus has to go to, there's no other option. But since it's two metals, it's two knives. The gold and silver Damascus is going to the Barbary and the White Lion of my collection. The Case XX Bowie in true sharp steel, and the Cold Steel Trailmaster in San Mai. You've seen my video on these when I welcoming spring with godly knives, because they're godly. We've got a saber grind, we got a full convex, true sharp steel, VG and VG1. Just, I couldn't decide, so I just had to go with both. We've got two awesome 9-inch buoys that are going to chop, feather stick, baton, just anything you want to do with. Okay, sorry about the hiccup, but we had to do something with that. But the gold and silver Damascus, as I said, is going to the Barbary and the White Lion of my collection. I've shown them, and just continuing what I was saying, just can you really blame me for the looks of this? Again, decorated, and I built up this handle so it would stay in my hand better. So this one slightly edges it out, but the difference is negligible. We've got these two awesome buoys that will never fail you no matter what. One's a bit thicker, yes, but one is prettier. As I said, there was no way I could decide which one was better or which one was worse, so they're going to have to share the spot. Of all the knives I own, this is the White Lion and the Barbary Lion of my collection. The Cold Steel Trailmaster and the Case XX Bowie take the gold and silver Damascus medal of this video. The winners take a bow. This is going to do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. Links will be in the description down below. Once again, thank you so much for watching. I was very excited to do this, but because I didn't have the materials with a steam to do a regular one, but thank you so much if you bear with me. Hope to see you again, and thanks for watching.